Welcome back to Wake Up World. I'm Davis Miles.
And I'm Hope Sean Paul.
Later in this hour, John Gorenfeld will be here to discuss his new book about abstinence-only cults, how to get your teenager into one.
That's right. Plus, mommy makeover expert Shelley Lewis is here to explain how combining your episiotomy with your vaginoplasty can save you some money.
But first, the world leaders from all around the world gathered this week for the G8 conference in Japan. They sat down to an 18-course gourmet summit and cooked up what just might become the newest way to fight food waste.
That's right. So here to tell us about this glamorous new strategy to end global hunger is the World Bank's portion controller, Jefferson Blandeau. Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Yeah, indeed.
All right.
What?
So what is this whole G thing?
Yeah.
Well, Davis, the G8 summit is a meeting where the 8 world leaders who have food and eat food come together and make decisions for the other 187 countries who don't have food, but have expressed an interest in food and other eating-related activities.
That's right. Well, and who better, other than Jenny Craig, to talk about portion control than the person who is the World Bank's portion control expert. I love it.
Indeed. And this is fascinating. Gordon Brown, you know, the Prime Minister of England, the one who held the 18-course summit.
Oh, right.
Right.
The host.
The host, yes. After he learned that each day in Britain alone, more than 4 million tons of food is wasted, he knew he had to do something.
Bulimia.
Well, I can see why you'd think that, Hope, but actually, it's because food has become too cheap and the portions too big. So, Gordon Brown came up with this 18-course menu to eliminate food waste.
Eating to combat hunger. I like it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Indeed, Davis. It is an incredible idea, and it's really simple. People just have to start thinking about everything they put in their mouths.
Again, it does have to start with leadership. I think we all know that.
Exactly. And the G8 set the example.
To give people a taste of self-restraint, if you will. Everybody? Nobody.
Exactly, Davis. A dollop of caviar, only 1 quail egg. You know, can I tell you, the world leaders only used 1 condor to feed 15 people.
Wow.
And they used every part of that condor.
The West leading the world by example.
Yep. Yeah, and I know you think this sounds great, and it does to me, but I don't know. I have to say, some of these foods are expensive. I mean, even for us. And so what I find a little bit sketchy is how do we convince Americans to spend more in order to eat less?
Hope, you just made my point. If you spend $20 on a quail egg, you're going to eat the whole quail egg.
But couldn't this change couldn't this all but shut down the local grocers, like your Costco's and your Sam's Clubs?
Indeed, Davis, it could, if they don't readjust. But we all must adjust. That's the point of this conference. This food crisis affects all 8 countries. Sam's Club and Costco are going to have to start selling smaller portions at Whole Foods prices.
Okay. But tell me this, can these Costco customers still count on the smaller food coming in giant boxes wrapped in all plastic?
Of course, Davis. Yes, plastic, wrapping boxes. They'll even wheel the food out to you in a forklift still. It'll just be tiny.
Okay.
Right? Remember, it's not about the boxes getting smaller. It's about the portions.
I don't know. It's a big adjustment. I mean, we were all raised to eat 3 huge meals a day. You know, and now the British come up with this plan that sounds kind of radical, and they're asking us to eat smaller portions. I mean, Americans just don't like to go hungry.
Yes. Well, look, the 18 courses is just a suggested serving size, right? If an American wants to eat 24, 36, 48 small meals, go ahead. just be able to finish it. The G8 conference was about reducing waste.
Because if you eat it, it's not going to waste.
Okay.
Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly. And that's the point of the conference. The G8 leaders came together to reduce the waste. And by eating it, you're reducing it.
Wow. And you know what else? If you're eating 24, 48 meals a day, you're spending about 8 hours eating. And what American wouldn't love that?
Indeed, Hope. What good American wouldn't jump on that chuck wagon?
Well, that's right. I get it. So it's really about finding the time to eat.
No, Hope. It's about making the time to eat.
You're right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that's hard because we all lead such busy lives.
Too busy to give back, Davis?
Never.
See, he's got a point.
Okay.
We've all got to start eating more and less at the same time.
All right, well,
Fascinating stuff.
thank you very much,
I love
Jefferson,
this G8. It really sounds like something they should do every year.
They really, really
Yeah.
should.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Jefferson.
Oh,
Wow,
for being
thank
here.
you. having me. What
Thank you
indeed.
so much. Terrific.
When we come back, our finance fox, Deb Duncan, will explore the hidden costs of filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah,
Be right back after
that's
this.
right.
This segment brought to you by Sackwurst. Try it. It's the Sack Best.